Hello you guys, welcome to today's video. Let's go ahead, hop in and get some messages for you. So today we're gonna be talking to the divine feminine. Let's see what messages the divine feminine needs to hear. So straight out the box, we have courage. Let me be open to courageously take the steps that are shown. I feel like now is time for you to finally tap more into your divine masculine. Like, you've been in your divine feminine era, you've been sitting back, you've been relaxing, and now it's time for you to actually step up and stand on your business, get on your Zoom, so you are able to receive everything that God has been trying to give you. So you're able to receive any messages that need to be given to you, especially with this owl here. Like, that owl represents the intuition, foresight, knowledge. Just tapping more into yourself and understanding your true power and what you are capable of. All right, so let's go ahead and hop in. What messages do you have for the divine feminine? Messages for the divine feminine. Thank you. Detachment, companionship, deepening. With detachment, you finally feel whole inside, with or without the fulfillment of a particular desire. Ironically, that's often when it's fulfilled. Companionship, giving someone your complete presence is an astonishing gift. And deepening, once you're on earth for enough lifetimes, your old soul will begin to long for non-grasping detachment and surrender. They bring the peace of God. So I feel like you guys are finally learning that nobody belongs to you, and you have to let certain people and jobs and all these different things go. You have to be okay with them not being permanent. The only thing that's permanent in your life is you. And when you grasp that understanding and understand that you need to constantly keep a relationship with yourself and with God, you're going to be able to move through life a little bit easier. You're going to be able to find a sense of peace in all these different areas. So with this companionship card, I definitely feel like that's talking about you having a relationship with yourself, like fully being present for yourself. Like, you're present for all these other people, but you're not there for yourself. Allow the divine to accept the right assistance. Allow me, divine, to always accept the right assistance. I welcome your help in every way and delight in receiving it. So yeah, it's time and underneath that we have letting go. So everything is indeed out of control and God will hold it all. I can safely let go. So you're letting go your attachment to all these things, to all these earthly things. Let go of your earthly desires so that you can become whole within yourself. All right, let's get into the tarot. Let's see. God, what messages do you have for the divine feminine? See, and look, you got the devil. So it's you letting go of those situations and people that aren't really serving you. It's not helping you get to the next level. It's in some cases hindering you. It's keeping you in a box. It's keeping you comfortable. But when you learn to let those things go, you learn that it's okay to be uncomfortable. When you are uncomfortable, you are growing. You're experiencing change. You think a butterfly is comfortable going through all those, like going through that metamorphosis in that cocoon? In that chrysalis? No. Who knows how much pain that little caterpillar went through just to transform into something beautiful so it can actually be able to fly. It had to let a lot of things go. It had to shed its skin. It had to become a whole different person in order to become who it was destined to be. And that's the same thing you need to do. All right. God, what messages do you have for the divine feminine? Ooh, messages for the divine feminine. I heard mastering the art of detachment. Ooh, okay, thank you. Queen of Wands. Four of Pentacles, yeah. Learn that there are other ways to do what you're trying to do. You can take different approaches to achieve the same goal. You have to tap into your creativity more. Don't be so stuck or gung-ho on one particular path. Be open to receive guidance in many different forms. Because you can get to one place so many different ways. Think about it. How many different ways you know how to get home? Yeah. So, and then with that, you're bringing yourself more opportunities, more, like there's a greater chance for you to meet all these different people when you are open to seeing things from a different perspective. You're open to understanding, like, hey, there's more than one way to do this. So just like there's multiple different languages and all those languages can form sentences, there's different ways to say things, there's different ways to do things, but it all leads you to one solution. And look, 10 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, you have all these different options to help you get to this 10 of Pentacles, all these different options to help you achieve your goals. Just because something doesn't look the way you want it to doesn't mean that it's the end all be all. Somebody's born on the 13th, somebody's birthday is September 13th. But yeah, 7 of Pentacles, Strength, 2 of Wands. It's you finding the courage within yourself to be like, okay, I can't do it this way, so let me redirect myself. Let me plan out a different way to achieve this so I can start investing, so I can start giving this new path more attention. In what ways can I start pouring into this new pot? Because you have a pot over here, it has 2 pentacles. That's what you was looking at before. That's what you were working with before. You were putting your time into this one thing and were like, I'm not receiving the results that I want to see. But when you change the way that you look at things, when you take a different approach, you see more growth. Yeah, it's opening and expanding your mind, being willing to do more so you can receive this pentacle, so you can receive these different opportunities. Okay, I was just being called to take those. But look, Page of Pentacles came back. So we have, you are a badass being full of life, love, and possibilities. Through this deck, may you find a path to your best self. So understand that you are on the right path. You know what you need to do, because you've been getting these messages that you need to change your perspective, change your awareness. You had to embrace this change in order to form this new path, in order to go on this new path. Because you are, for a lot of you, you're creating your own path towards your success. You're forging the way. Like, this way wasn't paved for you. You have to make this way yourself. I can't remember what episode of Adventure Time it was, but it was one where Finn and Jake were hurt, and Jake had he had called these clown nurses to come and give them kisses to help heal them. And Finn was like, I don't like this way. This isn't, like, I want to do this my own way. I want to heal in my way. So he went out on this adventure to try to find the Cyclops, because the tears of the Cyclops would heal him. And on his path to find the Cyclops, everybody kept telling him, oh no, you can't do this, man. This isn't right. And he was like, I have to go my way. So you have to find your own way to achieve your goal. And I think that's that on that. Let me pull a Starseed Oracle and we gonna wrap. You're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness. Face your true north. Embrace the fact that everything you do is not going to please others. And I feel like you have to get comfortable in that perspective. You have to get comfortable in the fact that the way you move isn't like how Miss Sally Mae down the street moves. Some of you got some student loans and you don't feel like paying. I understand. But, or you just got that email about repaying your student loans. Another one, thank you. But, it's beautiful. the void. Stop. Embrace winter, the great cosmic womb. So embrace the fact that you are in this space that you don't really know what you're doing. Birth as a portal. I'm going to read the void. But embrace the fact that you are in, just like I said earlier when I was talking about the caterpillar transforming into the butterfly. They have to stop everything. They build this chrysalis and then they just sit and allow their body to transform into something new. You have to embrace that. Embrace your slow seasons. Embrace those seasons where it's just you and God. Embrace your wilderness seasons. Okay. Everything and nothing exists in the void. It's where all life begins and ends. It's the winter and the womb. The fertile darkness where all things originate and all seeds grow. Confirming and intimidating. Freeing and daunting. It can feel both overwhelmingly small and huge. The void is where faith lives. This is where you currently are. You're like, why aren't things working for me? Why can't I get to this goal? It's like I see it, but I can't reach it. You are in a void trying to figure out the best approach to finally get there. The message of the void is to surrender to the unknown. Allow the fertile darkness of nothingness to nourish the new seeds growing within you. Nourish those seeds so you can grow, regardless of whether you know what they'll one day become. You're being called to surrender to the mystery of what's next, to rest and allow the winter of your life to do the work for you, to hand over your control and trust that just because you can't see what's happening beneath the surface doesn't mean that things aren't at work. The greatest weavings happen when we find a way to surrender and trust all of our life is being knitted for us, right beneath the surface, in ways known and unknowable. Now is the time to cultivate faith and allow deep, deep rest. The void often surfaces at the end of a chapter or life phase, when we are called to let go of all that we know and identify with. When you're in the void, it can feel scary and as if you were doing something wrong. However, this card appears as a sure sign that the most productive thing to do is to relinquish control and surrender to the changing mystery of your life. Allow life to flow. Allow things to happen. It's okay, because sometimes your plan isn't God's plan, and that's all right. We just have to embrace that. Allow God to do what they need to do while you are in this space. All right. So that's all I have for you. If you resonated with this message, please make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, all of the things. All right. And yeah, drink your water, mind your business, and treat people the way you want to be treated. And I'll see y'all in another video. Peace.